everybody, welcome back to part 2 of lesson 5 from the rewards program. And in activity G, you're going to see 2 new prefixes, X and N. Okay, we have export and enlist and list. And I took a moment to jot down all the prefixes we have covered so far in now lessons 1 through 5. And you may want to pause the video and do this yourself on some lined paper, because as you can see, we have 4, 8, 10, 13, 16, 18 prefixes we've covered so far. And so when we get to activity H, obviously I want you to be able to recognize prefixes without having a list next to you. But when you get this many, it might start to get a little confusing before we get a little bit more practice under our belt. So feel free to pause the video, grab a sheet of lined paper, and make a list of all the prefixes that we've covered from lessons 1 through now 5, or will cover in 5. Okay, so activity G is just reading through those prefixes that we have done. So go ahead and read that to yourself again. Pause the video or just do it quickly. And then once with me. Be, an, com, per, dis, ex, con, un, im, di, ab, pre, ex, re, com, im, mis, in, com, en, ex, con, ad. Again, not that this is difficult for you to read, right? I know you can all read the prefixes. We're training your eyes to find them, to see them, to recognize them in the words that you are reading, that you see on the page. Makes it so much easier to break down those multisyllabic words. Those words that have 4, 6, 8 parts to them. Okay, which means you're now ready to go to activity H, right? Activity H, you're going to circle the prefixes, underline the letters that are making the vowel sounds. Don't forget to cross off the E and draw the arrow on those silent E's. And then, of course, scoop the words. So I'll just show you what one of mine looks like. Don't want to reveal all my answers. Let's see how I can do this here. Okay. First word right there, boom. 2 prefixes, miss, be, and then the silent E making the A say A. So that's what it would look like, misbehave. Lots of directions. This is going to take you a while to go through these words carefully. I don't want you to miss parts of them. I want you to be identifying them. That's what this practice is all about. You're actually tuning into the words and identifying all the different parts, breaking it down. Okay, so pause the video. Go ahead and complete activity H, finding all the prefixes, underlining the letters and make the vowel sounds, and scooping the word parts. Okay, that means you are back. You're starting the video up again. So let's reveal my answers to activity H. We'll see how you did. Go ahead and pause it and check each of yours. Okay, did you get the words that have multi or multiple prefixes, or are you missing those still? Are you scooping them correctly? Are the ones that have 3 word parts, are you getting them all? Are you crossing off our silent E's? Are you finding all of the R's that are attached to vowels? Okay, this is your practice. Hopefully you're using this time to really make the best of it. All right, on to I. Meanings, right? Because when we put a prefix on a word, it changes the meaning of a word. Prefix re means again or back. We've had that before. In, not, opposite of. And im not, opposite of. We've had all of these before. To start again. You should know this. Start something over again, right? Again means restart. Restart. Okay. Not valid, not true or acceptable. Maybe your driver's license has expired. It's not valid. Means it either has to be in or in, not. It's invalid. Something that is not true is invalid. Or maybe it's not acceptable. And then if you are not polite, there's that not again. But instead of being in, it's going to be im. You are impolite. Impolite. So sometimes it will be in, and sometimes it will be im. Okay? Which brings us to activity J. Please cover up activity K and focus on J. I'm going to give you 4 words. Really want you to break these down. I don't want you to write them in your parts. I still want you to write them as one word, but I want you to start to really be spelling them according to their parts or knowing how you would scoop them. Number 1, reconstruct. When there's an accident, they have to reconstruct what happened. Word number 2, exclude. Do not invite me to your holiday dinner and you made sure to exclude me. 3, misbehave. Do you hear all the parts? Misbehave. How would you break it down? And 4, impolite. We just talked about that one. It is impolite to be late for class. It is impolite to interrupt somebody while they are talking. Impolite. All right. Let's see how you did. Reconstruct. Hopefully you got the re and the con, 2 prefixes. Struct. Hopefully you got all that. Even CT, we've seen that in a lot of words. Exclude. Hear the E, making the U say U. Exclude. Misbehave. Hopefully that was easy for you. And impolite. It makes the I say I. That E makes the I say I. Okay? And lastly, it brings us to activity K. Sorry about that. 2 new words. Record. If you record a piece of information or an event, you write it down, photograph it, or put it into a computer so others can refer to it in the future. Exclude. You prevent someone or a person from entering a place or taking part in an activity. Make sure you have underlined the key words in these vocab meanings. You're going to be responsible for knowing these. Record. Exclude. Okay, and then what I'd like for you to do is fill in the meanings for those 4 review words. Start up the video. Restart the video as soon as you've done that. Okay, you have it all filled in? How'd you do? Betray. Disappoint or hurt someone who trusts you. Absurd is ridiculous. Discard is to get rid of. And persist is to continue to do something. Okay, so hopefully you got all those. But not only here, right, in your lesson practice, I want you to start to use them in your verbal vocabulary, right? When you're talking, maybe when you're doing your writing for English class or social studies. The whole point of this, right, is to expand your vocabulary. Expand your vocabulary. All right, everybody, great job on lesson 5, and I will see you next time for lesson 6.